Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we finished off Golems of Amgarak, which means there is just one DLC left. Witch Hunt. Now, this is a very bittersweet experience for me, because Witch Hunt is my favourite of all of the Origins DLCs. I think it is such a wonderful finale for Origins. I absolutely love it. But at the same time, this means that it's the end for Artin. This is her one last hurrah, her final goodbye, and I've mentioned this a lot. I absolutely adore Artin. She's one of my favourite characters, and, you know, saying goodbye to her is pretty emotional for me. As much as I don't want to do this, you know, every ending has to start somewhere, so let's get into it. The beginning of the end. We want to import. Okay, is this the correct Artin? It is. There we go.
Flemeth once told me that temptation lies in the forbidden. Do not follow me, I said, yet you search even so. Some doors should never be reopened.
I'm glad you're here. I couldn't do this alone. Our scout saw a woman here. Do you think it's Morrigan? Oh, I am absolutely certain that Artin is thrilled to be reunited with Thorin. He was a very mighty warhound. He served the party well in Origins. Number one seems very sentimental. That does not strike me as an Artin thing to say. Number two, however, does. You know, we're on the mission. We've got to be very business. Also, Thorin is a dog. Like, as much as Artin loves Thorin, he is a dog at the end of the day. You know, there's only so much he can understand. Our scout saw a woman here. Do you think it's Morrigan? Sad wine. I think Artin would take that as a no, I don't think it is her. We'll find Morrigan, I promise. Don't worry, we'll find Morrigan and make her pay. Let's go. Thorin is a good bubba, but at the end of the day, he's a dog. And I can't see Artin engaging in any massive conversations with him. Let's go. Happy bark, because he is a happy bubba. No, your name is not dog. Thorin. There we go. The bestest name for the bestest boy. Pull that out. There we go. The Mabari Hound. He has returned to your side after some time spent in the kennels in Denerim. Ferelden lost many of its war dogs during the Blight, and kennel masters selected your prized hound to strengthen their packs. He has been mated with fabulous start, Kallista. See, this, I'm too emotional. I'm too emotional already. I don't want to say goodbye. He has been mated with female hounds from all over Ferelden and has sired several litters of puppies. There we go. I get there eventually. Now then, in search of Morrigan. Track down Morrigan. The scouts you stationed to watch Flemeth's hut have sighted a mysterious woman lurking about the area. Go to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds to investigate this area. I would like to state that the codex is incorrect here, headcanon-wise, because I don't think Artin would have stationed scouts Flemeth's hut, because what reason does Morrigan have to come back here? When we came to Flemeth's hut, we took everything of value, so it's not like she could have been coming back here to collect her things. And also, let's be brutally honest, Morrigan's relationship with Flemeth was really messed up. It was borderline abusive. It was a very strange relationship. The only reason Morrigan could have to come back here would be for sentimental reasons, and Morrigan was not sentimental. Now let me... Whoa, weapons? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. You get on my hotbar. Not my hotbar, my inventory slots, please. I would like those. Okay, yeah, that's grand. Yeah. Now then, I wanted to check. We do have these. I'm absolutely going to use them because I might as well. And I think I just want to pump everything into Constitution. Pardon? We should not have this extra specialization point, I do not believe. I mean, I'm gonna take it. It's between Duelist or Shadow. 2 dexterity plus 1 damage to hit. 1 dexterity, 5 attack. Ooh. I think I prefer the attack. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Oh, I think the other reason why I like Witch Hunt is because it brings us back to the starting area almost. Artin's journey began in the Kakari Wild, and I love when any story, TV show, film, whatever, I love when the end returns to the beginning. I love that as a narrative device. Yes, small clearing.
As you say.
The death of Flemeth? Question mark. Flemeth's demise. Flemeth saved you during the first stages of the Blight, and her daughter, Morrigan, helped nurse you and Alistair back to health. Morrigan later revealed that Flemeth was an abomination who has sacrificed her daughters to preserve her own unnatural life. You agreed to confront Flemeth before she could sacrifice Morrigan and found the enigmatic old crone at her hut in the wilds. After a short exchange, she shapeshifted into a high dragon, and with difficulty, you killed her. So much about Flemeth remains a mystery. Standing in front of her deserted home in the marsh sent a shiver up your spine, like someone walking over a grave. Yeah, I think Artin would be very disturbed by the fact that there isn't a dragon corpse here. So there are like wolves and darkspawn and other random beasties living in the marsh, but a dragon skeleton would not decay. I mean, it must have only been... Here's the thing, it's got to have been at least 9 months since the end of Origins, the beginning of Witch Hunt, because human biology. But it must take longer than 9 months for a dragon skeleton to, dissolve or whatever. So the fact that the body is missing and there is nothing, not even like a dragon claw or out like that, that is worrying. That is extremely concerning, in Artin's opinion.
Not another step. What are you doing here? Call off your hound.
Lower your weapon. Easy there, boy. Not until you tell me what you're doing here. No, we're not gonna call off our hound. You are some random woman in a place where you shouldn't be. So not number 2, it's between 1 and 3. Yeah, this is clearly the woman the scouts saw. I imagine that maybe Alistair was the one who organized the scouts. Because like I said, Artin wouldn't have done that. Artin does, she's like, why would Morrigan go back there? She has no reason to. So maybe Alistair or, I don't know, like a different warden stationed the scouts here. And I think Artin's kind of like, we placed scouts here, unnecessarily. You tricked those scouts. They could have been doing something important. What the hell? Lower your weapon.
Then tell him to back down. Ugh. Fine. I am Ariane of the Dalish people. My keeper sent me to find Asha Belinar, the woman of many years.
I am here because my scouts thought you were someone else. Flemeth is dead. Why? I am Artin. I'm looking for Morrigan. Ooh, I think it's between 1 and 4. As I said, I think Artin, the scouts were told to be here by someone else. Artin didn't know about it. Once she found out about it, I could see her disapproving. She's kind of like, I know Morrigan wouldn't have come here. Why are we wasting scouts? Oh, they actually did see a woman. That's weird. And then, Ariane is basically, in Artin's mind, she is wasting the Grey Warden's time. I am here because my scouts thought you were someone else.
Scouts? So you are here for a purpose. You cannot have mistaken me for Flemeth, so you must be looking for her daughter, the mysterious Morrigan. We have something in common, then. The young witch has caused trouble for my clan. Has she earned your ire as well?
Yes, and when I find her, I'm going to kill her. She's a friend, and I am concerned for her. What happened is between Morrigan and me. Not number 1. Artin has no beef with Morrigan. She would not even consider killing her. Morrigan is her friend, and I imagine that Artin is doing this because she is concerned. But Ariane is a stranger, and Artin, I don't think Artin was never that open with people she didn't know. What happened is between Morrigan and me.
Morrigan stole an ancient book my clan has guarded since the days of Arlathan. We were the only ones with such a piece of our history. Everything we once had, all legacy of our ancient magics, were stripped from us. First by the Tevinter Magisters, then by the Wretched Circle. And Morrigan took what little was left.
What's so special about this book? How do you know Morrigan stole it? I think number 2 is more... How do I put this? I think Artin would know that the Dalish don't even have a written language anymore. So the fact that they had a book in Elvish, that would be a huge deal for them. And I think Artin would know that. She did liaise with that Dalish clan in Origins. I'm certain one of them would have mentioned, when they were talking about like, oh, the humans were so evil. They really screwed us over. We were innocent. They took our language. Like, I'm certain that one of the Dalish must have brought up the fact that, we know so little of our own culture that our language was taken from us and no one can write it anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna go with number 2. How do you know Morrigan stole it?
1 month ago, she visited our clan in the name of friendship, and took great interest in our history. She knew exactly what she was looking for. The Keeper allowed her to see the book. 2 nights later, it was gone.
Apparently we have to ask what's so special about this book. Maybe Artin is thinking, because she was talking about the Circle earlier taking their stuff. So maybe Artin is thinking, okay, maybe this is some kind of magic book. What's so special about this book?
For almost 2,000 years, the Dalish people have been wanderers, a shadow of what we once were. This book, as much of a mystery as it is to us, is one of the only clues on how to reclaim that past. My keeper, Solon, says it was a treatise on something the ancients called alluvian. The word is as old as the book itself, and its meaning has been lost, save perhaps to Morrigan.
So what now?
Help me. We both want Morrigan, and we can aid each other. The Book of Alluvian was reclaimed for my clan by an elven mage who stole it from the Circle of Magi before defecting. He said other similar treasures remain in the library, but they would never allow a Dalish to view them. Perhaps you will meet a different reception.
They have to let me in. I'm a Grey Warden. Then we'll seek a more diplomatic solution. Let's go. This lady clearly has no idea who Artin is. She doesn't know that Artin is the hero of Ferelden. And to be perfectly honest, Artin doesn't really mind that. You know, Ariane doesn't need to know that we're a Grey Warden. You know, we're happy to just kind of be the nameless person who was trying to locate Morrigan. Then we'll seek a more diplomatic solution. Let's go.
Masirinas, I look forward to working with you.
And it seems that Thorin is happy to work with you too. The contents of this chest have long since been removed, probably by us, let's be honest. The only place in the hut not covered in a fine layer of dust,
very well,
excuse me, is around the fireplace. It looks like the fire was recently lit, presumably by Ariane. This bed doesn't look like it's been slept in for years, except for the recent intrusion. The whole place looks abandoned. Yeah, Artin, as I said, Artin knew that Morrigan wouldn't come back here. I think she's once she gets back to Vigil's Keep, or, you know, wherever she's hanging out, she's probably gonna have a word with, it was probably Seneschal Garavel who ordered the scouts to watch Flemeth's hut. She's gonna tell him, excuse me, don't be sending my scouts places where they don't need to be. Stop wasting resources. Oh, hello, people. You first. Oh, yes, resist. Resist all of the magics. And there you go. Oh, it feels so nice to be fighting Darkspawn again and not harvesters. Ugh. The memories. Like I said, I was talking about this earlier. I do wonder how long it's been, excuse me, since Origins. So Origins took place over the course of a year. Dragon Age Awakening, I believe, takes place over the course of 6 months. Thereabouts. And then, if the timeline is as I think it is, Artin goes to Orzammar for that feast for Kal Harol, and that's when she does the Golems of Amgarak. And I would imagine that maybe this is maybe just shy of 2 years since Dragon Age Origins began, so since, you know, the whole kerfuffle with Trian and Balin. That's my best guess anyway. Also, yeah, that's the same, but this is different. Rising out of the middle of Lake Calenhad, this tower is home to Ferelden's Circle of Magi. While macabre tales of abominations, demons, and tragedy were common during the war, visitors report that the tower is now quiet, with Templars and mages going about their own business. That's good. That's good to know. At least there's, you know, some type of normality going on in Ferelden.
Welcome to Ferelden's Circle of Magi. Please, keep your hound under control. Some of the apprentices are easily startled. And I see you have a Dalish Elf with you.
Is that a problem?
Ariane can be trusted. Maybe you should have waited outside. Ariane, let me handle this. We don't know Ariane. How... She might, be able to be trusted. She might not. Like, I'm pretty sure it only takes... The journey from the Circle of Magi Tower to Redcliffe is about a week. And the Kakari Wilds are about double the distance. So, Artin has known Ariane for, 2 weeks. That is not enough time to say whether she can be trusted or not. And having her wait outside would be completely useless because we don't know dick about Dalish culture. Ariane, let me handle this.
Whatever reasons I may have to dislike this place and your people, I swear we are here only for research.
As you say, the Circle is glad to have you as a guest. As you can see, things are much changed from when you were last here.
I need to go to the library, and you are... Where's Gregor? That is the question. Where's Gregor?
Gregor is in Denerim, attending to some important business. My name is Hadley. I lead the Templars in the Knight Commander's absence.
I need to go to the library.
If you're looking for a book, you can start in the Index section. As the Warden Commander, you and your guests are free to explore the first floor of the tower without an escort. Good day to you.
I see why Keeper Solon did not want me to come here. It is all too tempting to overturn the tight order of their little world.
Keeper Solon. I don't think there is any connection to Solus of Dragon Age Inquisition fame. I just find that an interesting tidbit that they decided to reuse the name, sort of. Solus is translatable. It means pride in the Elven tongue. Hello. Okay, not too many people milling about. And by not many, I mean none. Anything else in here? Does not seem to be.
It will be done.
At least there aren't any dead Templars laying on the floor. That's an improvement since the last time you were here.
Have you heard the stories about the hero of Ferelden? Apparently, she once took on a lady pirate and 3 greased nugs. Between the sheets.
No!
I'll tell you about it later.
Artin would be glaring daggers at these ladies because that is outright slander. I mean, Artin could have, I believe that's referencing Isabella in Denerim, in the Pearl. And, the hero of Ferelden can choose to have sex with Isabella. Instead of playing the card game, you can say, oh, surely there's another way we can get to know each other. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And she's like, oh, hell yes. But Artin did not do that. Also, no greased nugs.
It will be done.
That is a huge nope. That's bestiality. No, thank you. None of that for Artin.
I was not. Oh, all right, a little. You have to admit, it's tempting, right? All these mages, so complacent, thinking they're so important. You think I need to relax? Well, maybe.
Madam, you're talking to a dog. He's a clever dog, but he's still a dog. We just got rid of one murderous elf. We've picked up another. God damn it. And Sandal, hello, buddy. I'm taking the chest first, but hi, friendo.
Enchantment?
Sandal, what are you doing here? Not you again. I'll just be going now. There is absolutely no reason for number 2. Sandal is lovely. We should be kind to him. Also, he's probably Artin's half-brother. There are rumors that Sandal is the love child of King Endrin Idukan and an elven mistress. I mean, Artin probably would have heard, oh, she might have a half-brother, her dad was messing about with an elf. I don't think she'd know that was talking about Sandal specifically, she'd know of this half-brother's existence, but even so, not knowing that Sandal is her half-brother, she has no reason to be a dick to Sandal. Sandal, what are you doing here?
Enchantment! Hello, doggy.
Sandal is staying at the tower for a while. The Tranquil are evaluating his enchanting abilities and learning a lot from him, surprisingly.
Enchantment!
Yes.
Don't you dare take that tone with him. Don't you dare, Hadley. Sandal is my boy and I love him. Where's Bodan? How have you been, Sandal? I'd like to buy something. Can you enchant something for me? I'll just be going now. Yeah, where is Bodan? Bodan, you can say a lot of things about Again, I'm feeling emotional. Also, it is boiling hot in this room and the heat is getting to me. You can say a lot about Bodan, but he was always a very dedicated father, and I don't think Artin can imagine him, leaving Sandal unsupervised for too long. Where's Bodan?
Bodan is trading in Redcliffe. If you're interested in his goods, I believe Sandal has some of them to offer you.
I'll just be going now. We will probably be making use of Sandal's stall later, but not right now. We'll come back to him. I hope Sandal makes a return in Dragon Age 4, because he wasn't in Inquisition, and if anyone is going to say anything about that, spoilers. Just say spoilers, okay? I'm just pausing because I believe Ariane says something when we go through the door. But yeah, I'm really hoping that Sandal makes a reappearance in Dragon Age 4. I know that Bodan won't, because Bodan's voice actor has been blacklisted by BioWare, so Bodan won't be making a comeback, but I hope Sandal will.
Look at all these books.
Yep.
I've never seen so many.
I know, as someone who used to volunteer in a library, this site makes me ever so happy. Okay, now what is there to look at? Hello, Mr. Templar.
Is that a purebred Mabari? I wish I had one. They should allow pets in the tower.
Don't you remember the Dragonling disaster? There's bits of Ivan still burnt onto the ceiling on the 3rd floor.
I'm talking about common pets. Dogs, cats, rats, owls, that sort of thing.
Oh, Harry Potter is quaking in his boots. Also, we finally get an explanation as to why there were dragonlings when we came to the tower the first time. Apparently the mages wanted some exotic pets. Okay. Hello, Sir Mage. Nothing over there. And we have the index section. Okie doke. So, I am going to go and look at all of these indexes because I find them very funny. However, basically what happens is once you go to an index, you can tag certain shelves, and then you can go and look at the shelves. However, you can only have a set number of shelves active at any time. I might not have explained that the best, but you should see what I mean. So I'm gonna tag an index, go to the shelves, tag the next index. That's what I mean.
Of course.
This is an index of books sorted alphabetically from A to F. All about weeds. This book is in the beginner's herbalism section. Balms for protection and enchantment. This book is in the unstable solutions section. A catalogue of elven relics. This book is in the mysterious artifacts section. Franny's poultice recipes. This book is in the potent medicine section. And leave. So yeah, I'm gonna look at all of those shelves, and then I'm gonna come back and tag the next index section. Okay, so beginner's herbalism. Beginner's herbalism. Which book would you like to examine? So I could just go and do the plot relevant ones, but there are some very funny references amongst the books. I would recommend looking at all of them. Also, I want to stretch this DLC for as long as I possibly can. all about weeds. This book is an encyclopedia of common garden weeds. Poultices for Fun and Profit. A short book with recipes for basic healing poultices. Cooking with herbs. The recipe for herbed chicken and biscuits appears to be missing from this book. Boo! How dare they? This is your brain on elf fruit. A battered pamphlet that informs parents on the dangerous and addictive properties of elf fruit. It's unfortunate that the Inquisitor's parents never got that memo. Ironically, there's a fistful of dried elf fruit stuffed in the front cover. Lovely. Thank you for the elf fruit. Om nom nom. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, my timer's about to go off. I'm gonna do these shelves first, I think. Okay, unstable solutions, mysterious artifacts, and potent medicines. Whereabouts? Oh.
Don't gawk. I hear they cut out your eyes for staring at their tattoos.
They do not.
They do. I read it somewhere.
And you believe everything you read, do you?
Better safe than sorry, I say.
1, that book was racist. 2, don't be staring at Ariane. Either way, it's really rude. Just don't be rude, people. Potent medicines. Which book would you like to examine? Magical balms and ointments. A collection of recipes for balms and ointments. The complete compendium of poisons and antidotes. A detailed list of poisons and antidotes. Franny's poultice recipes. A small book containing recipes for homemade poultices. And how to heal a Mabari. Advice on how to treat a wounded Mabari, covering everything from basic injuries to suspected possession by desire demons. What a very specific ailment. I wonder if that's common. Okay, and unstable solutions next.
Psst, you, hound. You think you could sneak up on the mage over there? How high do you think he'd throw those things if he turned around and saw you looming over him? Oh, lighten up. This place is like a tomb. A few surprises would be good for them. Warden, your dog is lecturing me again.
Madam, I think you're going insane, madam. Ariane, do you need help? Unstable solutions. Which book would you like to examine? Balms for protection and enchantment. Recipes for various balms and enchantments. Ellie's exploding elixirs. A thin book filled with recipes for mixtures that are guaranteed to explode. A few of these could come in handy. The proper use and storage of dragon's blood. A tattered scroll from Tevinter detailing what one can do with dragon's blood. Lyrium bombs, fact or fiction? An old book with instructions for creating explosive devices with lyrium. Oh, please, never let, Dworkin, or whatever his name was, never let him get a hold of this book. Oh, hello. Random recipes. Ellie's exploding elixirs. A good explosion will always spice things up. This volume of knowledge showed you recipes to make dispel grenades, elemental grenades, and soul rot bombs. Lovely, thank you. And mysterious artifacts. However, I am going to look at those books in the next episode. So, until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.